Hi, this is Charlie giving you Friday's live trading, but I'm actually recording this on Thursday because I'm out today, Friday, out all day. So I thought I'd just do this Thursday afternoon. So I'm sitting here. It is 12:30. I've had a client over all morning, so I thought I'd do a video here this afternoon. Hopefully we get a trade, something like that, and we're logging into our trading room in the next half an hour. So I'll be in with them as well. But I'm seeing something, seeing a couple of maybe opportunities. So it is at lunchtime. We've got some news coming out at 1:15, so in about 40 minutes or so. So I'm keeping my eye on some patterns and we'll see if they play out. So press pause for now. Right, so we've got some news coming out right now, and we're going to see what happens on this news, and then I'm going to bring up a deal ticket because there's a market that I'm interested in, and for a potential upside move. So I'm watching that one, and it is the dollar yen. So I am very, very tempted to get a position in, and then add to it. Okay, so I'm going to go long dollar yen here. I've just put 1 unit in. Let's get the chart up. It had come down to some support. Let's bring that up. It'd come down to support, and it overshot it a little bit, and now it's come up. So I'm looking to see if this dollar yen can hold, or if it's going to roll straight over. So I've gone 1 unit long at the moment, but I'm going to look to be getting some more in if it can hold. So 1 unit long so far on dollar yen. So it's done a nice little pullback. The thing is with the dollar yen is it came up to these highs up here, and that's where the hourly 50 is, and it's had a reaction from that. But if it can break through, then there's some decent potential for it. So I'm going to see if this dollar yen can hold on this bar, and if it can, then I'm going to look to add some more units in. So for now I just need to get that stop in, so I'm just going to put a stop down there below the low. So I got in at what level? 03, and put a stop by looks of things down at about 92. Okay, so I'm going to put a stop down there at 92. So it's only 11 pip stop at the moment, so let's get that in 100. So I'm just doing that off screen at the moment to get my stops in place. So I entered at 03 long, but I want to get some more units in. So it's holding up okay at the moment. It could just end up going sideways this afternoon, but that's what always could happen. I want to see if we can get a breakout here on this dollar yen. So just checking my charts off screen again to see the potential, and I certainly want to get a second unit in. So let's get this second unit in long there, second unit at 09. So I've got 2 units in at least now, and now we can I can get that second stop loss in as well, and now I'll see if it's going to build and if it's going to be able to push up there. So and if it can break out this afternoon, then I'll carry on adding units. I think we've got some potential up to 101.49 is what I'm looking at. So there's a bit of upside space if it can have a bit of a push. So 101.49 ultimately is what I'll be looking for. So I'll just press pause for a minute while I get those stops sorted. Okay, right, so I've got the stops in place. Let's just go out to that hourly chart so we can have a look at that. See, it's just hugging this. It's been hugging this hourly 50, a white line here. And so what I'm looking, we've had another little reaction here just in the last hour. And as we've just come up, we came down to some support. I was waiting for the news to come out, and now I want to see if we can continue up and potentially break out here this afternoon. 101.49 is a 4-hour. On the time frames, the 4-hour 21 up here. So that's what I'm looking for, that 4-hour blue line, that 4-hour 21 as a potential target. So just going to see now if it can hold and then start to turn, and if so, then I might even see if I can get a couple more units in. So only 2 units in at the moment, but even with 2 units, it's still going to be what's that, best part of 40 pips. But I'll just see if it can get up there. It could just come up to the top here. If I look at a 15-minute chart or 30-minute chart, just come up to its upper bands on the 15, and the same on the 30-minute chart practically. So it could stall out, but I want it to break out. So play a waiting game now and see what it can do. Press pause for now. So I was just having a chat with the guys in the room. So the dollar yen, yeah, it's coming up. It's taking its time, but it's come up to these highs. Now we've got to see if it's going to break out or whether it's going to just hold there and back off. So it's having a crack at it. And so remember, I got in at 03 and at 09. I'll bring up the two tickets, but when you're trading the dollar yen on here, it's not really showing you much, because if I bring those up, as you can see, the P&L is all shown in yen. So I'm up about £170 at the moment. I can see the P&L off screen, so it's about what equates to that, but it's not really, doesn't really mean too much at the moment. So I'll take those off. I'll just move them to the side for them. I'll just do that for now. So at the moment, yes, it's up. Like I said, that target. Now, when I said the target ultimately is 101.47, but there is another target which I probably should respect. I'm just going to have a double check of the 4-hour time frame. And the other level that I should respect is these highs here, because obviously, oh, mind you, hello, no, 101.47 might be those highs as well. I'd just been eyeballing it. Bear with me. Those highs, it's saying on, yeah, that's about 45. That's 45. Right, that'll be enough then. So that's the level that I'll be looking for, is those highs there. That's at 45. Like I said, the 4-hour 21 was at 47. I'm not going to get too hung up on a couple of pips. So it's now just a case of seeing whether this can carry on breaking up here this afternoon. So at the moment on the 5-minute chart, it's had a half decent little run for now. We've got to see if it can properly break out, and then we'll take things from there. I'll press pause for now. Okay, just back and spotted an opportunity on the euro here. So I'm actually going to put just a single unit on the euro dollar, long euro dollar, just at 93. Let's actually go to the euro chart. As we can see, the dollar yen is pulling back at the moment. So if it rolls completely over, then I'll get stopped out. I'm going to move those stops up to about 94, so I'll do that in a moment. But let's go and have a look at this euro dollar. So it's almost as maybe a bit of a hedge against the yen. I see some potential. If the euro wants to have a bit of a run, then it could have a bit of a run. And so I've put that 1 unit, just gone long 1 unit, euro dollar, see if it has that bit of a run there this afternoon. If it doesn't, and that rolls over, then maybe the yen starts coming back up again, and I'll make on one of them. But it was worthwhile putting that one in. As far as stops are concerned, it's going to pop a stop down here about 80. I want this one thing to, it's got all the momentum lining up, so I want this thing to break out. So don't need a big stop on that. So I'm just going to put a stop down at 80, and then I'm going to keep my eye on that dollar yen, which is bobbing around there at the moment. It has pulled back a bit, but we'll see if that can hold and then go higher. I'll press pause for now. Okay, just back. It's starting to look like the dollar yen might come down and stop me out. My stop's down at 94 now. It's rolled over a bit and it seems to be struggling at the moment. We'll see. You never know. Could just be doing just that for a while and then comes up again later. I still like the overall potential for that dollar yen when I'm looking at the much higher time frames of like the 4-hourly and the daily charts. But this is a day trade, and it still means you can get stopped out on intraday trades. But the euro, let's have a quick look at that. It's trying to break up from when I got in at 93, but it's not doing much. It's at 95 at the moment. It's just sitting there against its double top. So we'll just have to see if the euro is going to break up. If the dollar yen's going to come down, then maybe the euro breaks up. So we'll carry on monitoring it. Dollar yen. And the euro. Okay, oh, sorry, I was just talking to the guys there. I have just been stopped out on this dollar yen. So, oh, hello. There's been some news out or something. I'm not expecting any news, but all of a sudden, volatility's picked up as a result of just 3 o'clock. But anyway, so the dollar yen's just stopped me out, and the euro is now starting to back off as well. So just literally coming to 3 o'clock. I didn't think there was any news coming out. Maybe I've missed something. I'm just going to double check that off screen. And no, not really. So no major news, but we have had a couple of moves. So let me bring up, take a screenshot of the dollar yen trade. So lost 200 quid on that in the end, because we were trading in the afternoon. Quite often I'm trading smaller, but anyway, so a loss on the on the dollar yen there, and it's possible my stop's down at 80 on the euro. If the euro doesn't get its bucket's ideas up, then I could get stopped out on that as well. So sometimes when you're trading in the afternoons, the markets they have a little bit of a run in one direction and then they sort of run out of gas. So we'll have to just see. Anyway, we'll keep monitoring for now. Okay, just been stopped out on that euro as well. So 2 stop outs this Thursday, not Friday. So let me just going to have a quick look and see if I can get a screenshot of the euro. So yeah, there it is. So it was minus 110 and lost 200 on the other trade, so it was a £310 loss today. I've given it a go on a Thursday afternoon, and neither of them wanted to carry on in their directions, and so that one's just rolled over. So not much I can do about that one, unfortunately, today. But anyway, that's this week's Friday's live trading. I shall do it properly next week. See you then.